Okay, is that record? Yeah, we're recording.
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, well, thanks for jumping on, girls. So when we went to Empower, we got this goal mapping booklet. We got a DVD or a CD, and we got some goal mapping sheets, a template, and we had a chat with a goal mapping expert, and it was fab, wasn't it, Joe, about how important it actually is to goal map. Because if we don't map out our goals, long-term goals, short-term goals, medium-term goals, we've got nothing to strive for, nothing to aim for. On the website, there is actually a goal mapping section. All the templates are in there, and there is a video by Brian Main himself, who is the goal mapping expert. He's a British guy. It's only about 30 minutes long, but it doesn't explain the importance of it and how it works. Unfortunately, I can't really copy this booklet. It's quite big. I'll probably get in trouble if I copied it anyway because of copyright. But basically, we have two goal mapping templates. We have the left brain, which is all in words, and you write down what you want. And then the right side of your brain likes pictures, so you have to draw it. It's not very clear. My artwork is absolutely ridiculous, so just to excuse that. So I remembered a lot of what he'd said, and I went through it all again in the booklet, and there's a step-by-step guide on how to do it. But putting it into quick terms, you basically need to have a main goal, which goes in the centre. Okay, oh, it's a bit small here, but if you can, I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but you put your main goal in the centre there.
So what's your main goal, Mel?
My main goal is to, and you say it in the present tense, you don't say it in the past tense or the future tense. Mine says, I am a black status presenter. Okay? Now, then you have 4 other goals that go around the outside. And these are other things you want to aim and achieve alongside your main goal. And your main goal should really reflect you get into these. So I've put on there, I have 10 frontline elites. I am balanced, because I feel like if you're balanced in your life and your work and everything runs quite smoothly. I live in a new home with a bigger garden, and I have more disposable income, which I suppose a lot of us want. Okay. And then it comes on to your why. Why are you even doing this? What is your reason for wanting to work hard to become a black status presenter? So I've written down my why in the back of my network marketing book. Okay, have you all done your whys? Do you know what your whys are? Do you understand what it is to have a why and how important it is? Yeah, these can change all the time. There's nothing wrong with updating it, amending it, but you need to have it somewhere quite prominent. So Joe, do you have yours inside your wardrobe so you can see it every morning?
Mine is pinned on my wardrobe, and I have it on my fridge as well.
This is on my desk every day, and I look at this every single day, just to remind me when I'm having a bit of a wibble or a wobble or a blip, why I am doing what I am doing, and it's very important that, okay? So I wrote it down, the full version, and then on the shortened version, you have 3 boxes at the top. Why? So, freedom. Now that can mean a lot of things. That could be financial freedom, freedom to travel, freedom to spend more time with your family. Ultimately, for me, freedom is key. Even the RAF give me freedom, okay, and I've already been able to do that. Helping others. So primarily, being in Unique is a fantastic way to be able to help others feel better about themselves, become successful, all those things. And then my family. Obviously, they are the most important thing to me, and I want to be able to help them. That's why, my main reason why I'm doing this, okay? So it's all pretty simple, yeah? Then you've got the dreaded timeline. So you put today's date at the bottom, and that's your time ladder. Who's listening to it really loud? Can you hear music?
Sorry, it's my TV.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's because I'm in the living room, and
Okay,
it keeps turning it up when I turn it down.
So this is where it gets a bit scary, is the date you put in here, because this is the date that you want to achieve your goals by, okay? Mine's the 1st of May next year. So I'm actually giving myself, I'm shouting it out to you lot, that I will be a Black Status presenter by the 1st of May next year, okay? Now this makes you take stock of what you need to do. It gives you a kick up the bum.
Because they can hear it.
And yeah, it literally puts it out in the universe that that's what you want to do. All right? Then it moves on to who's going to help you on your journey. Yeah? And how are you going to do it? So it's all written down, it's all mapped out for you. So who? So support from my unique team and you ladies here. You know, we all need to support each other. I need your help as much as you need mine. You know, we all work together as a team. So I will need your help, okay? Who? Myself. If I don't bother doing these tasks every day that I need to do to get to Black Status, I've got no one to blame but myself, okay? And also I need support from my friends and family. Might not get a lot of that, but we can try by explaining what we're trying to do and get them to try and understand it, okay? And then how am I going to do it? So I'm going to sponsor 100 new people by the 1st of May next year. That is another goal, effectively. Every day I will do daily affirmations, so I'll be grateful for what I've got. I'll do a bit of meditation, and I'll be doing personal development to make sure that I am on the right track and keeping my mindset positive. And how am I going to get to this? I'm going to create leaders through training and personal development. Okay, so that in total is how my goal is set out. Every 6 months you should reevaluate this and look at it, because obviously things can change. You know, in 6 months' time I could be a Black Status presenter. So if I am, then I need to change that to I will be Black Status 1, for example. And then you can change it all up. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
And then you have to draw it out on that side. So that's me in the middle, and I've written Black Status because I couldn't draw the symbol.
You look awesome.
Thank you. I love my hair. New home. Why am I doing it for my family? Because I love them. I've put my dogs in there. Or you just literally you draw, so your brain, because everybody's brain works differently. And if you can visualise it, as you can see on there, that's the example in the back of the book. You're meant to do it in colour. I'm going to colour it in tomorrow. But your brain likes colourful things, and it's just a way of triggering things in your head, okay?
And if you want to draw, you can cut images out of magazines and stuff. You don't have to draw it, make it big and bright and beautiful and attractive.
When you download it, Joe, you can actually stick images on as well. There's, you know, and if you want it as your cover screen on your computer, fine. But it says in the book you need to keep these in a prominent place, so either on the fridge or in your wardrobe or in the front of your diary or somewhere where you'll look every day. So it reminds you of why you are doing what you are doing and how you are going to get there. So that's it, basically, in a nutshell.
Do you do personal development every day, Mel?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I do. I'm addicted. I am
at least 30 minutes every single day.
I try to, but like some days everything just runs away, and you know when you just literally run out of time, and it's just.
You've got to time block then, so you can fit it in.
Louise, do you know what I do? I like you're sitting now with your headphones on. I find a motivational video that I want to watch. I put it on, and I do the dishes. If I think, right, I haven't got time to watch something or to read something because I've got to do that pile of ironing or I've got to do the dishes, I put it on and I listen to it through my headphones while I'm doing my ironing or while I'm doing my dishes.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, I do mine in the bath as well. I take my iPad to the bath and I listen to something in the bath.
Yeah. I think
in the car,
I've not got time, but
you know when you're driving,
yeah,
in the car, download something or copy something and listen to it in the car.
Yeah.
You have to substitute music for the audio books, TVs for the books, and
I don't watch TV anymore.
No, I don't. I don't watch TV.
The only thing I watched last night was Towie. That's it. That's all I've watched in months. Literally months. I just don't watch it anymore.
Because you've got better things to be doing, Louise. That's why.
Yeah.
Because but
the really important thing about why you map things out and why you write things down is because we can all have a plan, we can all have a goal, but if you don't write it down and aim towards it, it's not a goal, it's just a wish. When you write it down and a plan is nothing, but planning is everything. Planning to get to where you want to be is everything, and if you don't write it down and tick it off and work towards it, all you're doing is just throwing wishes out into the air, and you haven't got a direction, and you're not heading towards them. You're just kind of just throwing them all around you, if you know what I mean. So it's really, really important, and like Mel says, your left brain sees words, your right brain sees images. So when you put the two of them together, you've got your whole brain working. You're training your brain, you're training yourself and your brain to think differently, to act differently, and your brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. So if you're telling your brain, I am a Black Status presenter, or I am going to recruit 3 people, if you're believing it, your brain doesn't know that hasn't happened yet. So you will approach things differently, and you'll work towards things differently. It's so important. Honestly, I'm so addicted to. I'm just a planning geek now. I even went and bought myself planning geeky glasses because I'm just so addicted.
I need to get some.
What you just
get some.
Is your language there? It's I am, I will. It's not I hope, I might, maybe. It's affirmations. It's being in control of what you want to do and how you're going to do it, and pushing yourself forward and being focused on one aim that means so much to you, and you have got to want it. You've got to really want it, and like just as your brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. So I am a Black Status presenter. In my head, I am, okay? And it will happen, yeah? Because you already believe that it's happened. And that's what all these top leaders are doing. They're not doing anything magical. They're just believing in themselves and constantly updating and amending their goals. And that's why we need to do monthly goal settings with your downline, so you know what their goals are as well, and then that in turn can help you achieve your goals as well. So if you've got a team of girls that don't have any goals at all, how can you expect to achieve your goals? It's so important, this goal setting, and not just for yourself as well, just so you know which direction you're going in.
The best thing to do with goal mapping as well is to break it down. Like, you don't have to do in a year's time. Do a 90-day goal map. Do a 30-day goal map if you want. But say you think, right, over the next in 90 days time, 3 months time, I want to have hit pink, or I want to have hit fast, or I want to have recruited so many girls. I want to have read this personal development book. I want to have watched The Secret, whatever. Set your goals down, and if you think, you should always have a 90-day, a year, and a 5-year plan. That is what
short, medium, and long term. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's recommended. And because I think sometimes if you do this year plan and this 5-year plan, it is really overwhelming. You think, whoa, my goodness. But if you sort of break it down to a 90-day plan, it's easier to digest. And also when you can start ticking things off, you get a sense of achievement. And we cannot motivate you. The only person that can motivate you is yourself. And I find ticking things off, for me, really helps motivate me. I mean, that's just me, but that's what I like to do.
And that's why we set out on the website the SMART goals, because they're manageable, they're in small chunks, they're realistic, and you time them. So that's why we say do it once a month. So you know every month what it is you want to achieve, and you've got to break it down into very small chunks so that it is manageable, and they are specific. I want to sponsor 3 people this month. I want to read 2 new books and listen to 5 new pieces of personal development. And like Joe says, once you've ticked them off, you feel like a sense of achievement each and every month. And
I feel like what we did the other day, where you asked us to do goals and I sent them to you, helps.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then at the end of every month, we need to have a little wash-up meeting to see whether you've achieved your goals, and if you haven't, why haven't you, and what you could do differently to improve it. And there might be a reason why. There might be the fact that you just haven't put enough effort in, and then you need to go back and reevaluate what you can do better. And we all learn by our failings, don't we? If we fail, we learn from it. So failing is always a good thing as well. Yes, we want to achieve great things, but we're never going to grow unless we learn from our failings as well. So we really need to get on this.
Yeah. The whys, like we were saying before, everybody should have their why written out. Your why has to be, you shouldn't be able to sit down and write your why in 5 minutes. Your why should be, like when I wrote my why, I was nearly crying by the end of it, because obviously everybody has different whys, but my whys were probably all going to be very similar. My why is obviously about my kids, and I want my kids to look at me and go, that's phenomenal. My mommy does it this way, and this is the way to do it. And the reason why your why is so important as well is because every time you're having a shit day or a shit, we all have down days, and we all think, oh, you have to read your why to give you that little kick up the arse again, so you remember why you're doing it. But your why should, again, like your goal mapping, should be somewhere where you're able to see it every day. Some people save it on their phone or whatever, but it's really important.
Cool. Anyone got any other questions? It'd be interesting to see if people are happy to post what their goal maps are, or they're prepared to put them out there. You only have to do it in the group. It's up to you. I don't mind sharing mine, but some of it is private. But it's good to share it with your upline, maybe, and some of your downline, and then it makes you think that, if you can do it, then they can do it as well. Have any of you guys done your goal maps, or no?
No, not yet.
So what's your aim then for this goal map? Are you going to get it done this week? Or
Yeah.
Sit quietly.
Yes.
Like Joe said, take your time over it. Sit quietly. Reflect. Think. If you do have any questions about the goal mapping, just ask us, because Joe and I heard all the training at Empower, and obviously we're not trained experts, but we can help you, and I can look at the book if you're stuck on anything. Or Joe, did you get the DVD that I don't know where mine is.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah,
I've got a copy of it. If we can sort of burn it off, or we'll try and do that. But the video that's on the website and the templates, they are there, so you don't even have to go looking for them. They're on the website. So yeah, that's another reason why I've done this website, so everything's in one place and it's easy for you. Okay. But yeah, the video, I think it's only 30 minutes long. It's actually by Brian Main himself, who invented the goal mapping. And he works for massive companies in the UK, because all the big companies know how important goal mapping is. Yeah, so he's worked for BT and Boots and big companies like that. They pay him lots of money to do the training with their teams, because even people that work in normal offices need to have goals, need to strive for greatness and achievement.
And once you've done your goal mapping, if you've got team members, do it with your team members. Sit down then and do it with your team members. Always be duplicating everything.
Duplicate everything down. Otherwise, this business will go nowhere. Duplication is key. Yeah, whatever you learn from us, pass on to your teams.
Okay.
Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Okay. And I've recorded this, so I'm going to post it as well, so you can watch it back. And I'll just title it goal mapping. I won't put anything else, so when you go into search, if you want to, you can just search for it easy if you need to watch it back.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Right, ladies. Well, tomorrow, are we doing personal development tomorrow, Joe?
I'm on nights tomorrow, so
Okay.
Go ahead if you need to.
Yeah, might just have a quick chat about personal development tomorrow, how important it is. And I started a book club. Did you all get that link to that? Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway?
Yes. Yeah.
It's only an hour and a half long. So, and we can discuss it next week if everyone's happy to do that. I think that's going to help if we can start reading similar books so we're all going in the same sort of direction as well, and then we can all bounce off each other and bounce ideas off. Okay.
There's a book that I was reading. I haven't finished it yet, but it's called How to Create the Mindset of a Network Marketing Champion.
That is one that Nicola Bishop recommends.
Yeah, it's pretty good so far. It's about goal mapping and how to shorten it down so it's like day to day goal. So just thought I'd put that out there.
Cool, thanks Becky. No, everything helps. We want all this. We need all this. So that's great. Right, ladies. Thank you very much. If anyone's got any questions, just ask, and if not, we'll leave it there and speak to you all later.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.